Hi and welcome. This sound bath is part of a 21-part series called the Archetype Path, From the Fool to the World, inspired by the timeless pattern known as the hero's journey. The hero's journey, sometimes called the monomyth, is a universal story that shows up across cultures, myths, spiritual traditions, and human development itself. It's the story of leaving what's familiar, meeting challenge and uncertainty, being shaped by experience, discovering deeper truth, and slowly returning with more wisdom, capacity, and wholeness. It's not just a story we read or watch. It's a pattern we live again and again through relationships, healing, creative work, loss, becoming, and growth. What I love is that the Rider-Waite Tarot mirrors the same journey through the major Arcana cards. Each card represents an archetypal stage of consciousness, a doorway we move through as we evolve and integrate. For me, tarot has never been about prediction. It's been a companion in my own healing, helping me recognize what season I'm in, what's integrating, and what wants my attention with more honesty and care. In this series, you're invited to experience a sound bath for each of the 21 major Arcana archetypes, beginning with the Fool and traveling all the way through the world. This isn't only about learning what archetypes represent, but about feeling how these qualities move through your body, nervous system, imagination, and subtle awareness. Each sound bath is designed to offer an embodied meeting with that archetype, helping whatever it stirs open or reveal more through you in a steady, integrated way. It's a space to notice what you're carrying, what's shifting beneath the surface, and what wants to settle into clearer alignment. Not through effort or analysis, but through resonance, rest, and gentle awareness. Healing and growth aren't linear. We spiral. We revisit familiar thresholds. We meet new layers of ourselves over time. Some stages feel expansive and joyful. Others feel quiet, challenging, or mysterious. All of them belong. If you'd like to explore this series in an interactive way, you're welcome to begin with the Wheel of the Great Journey, which holds all of the 21 archetypes. You can spin the wheel anytime you feel curious, reflective, or wondering where you are within your own unfolding path. You might hold a simple question such as, what part of the journey am I experiencing right now? Or which archetype is walking with me in this season of life? The wheel gently guides you towards the archetype that's ready to meet you, not as a rule or prediction, but as an experience to explore. When you arrive at that archetype sound journey, you'll also find a separate wheel of intention designed specifically for that journey. You're invited to spin it to help clarify what you'd like to receive, explore, or integrate during this session. Hold that intention lightly and let the sound do what it does best. Help your system process, settle, and realign in its own timing. Now let the journey begin. The star represents the moment when the journey moves into healing, hope, and quiet restoration. After the disruption and awakening of the tower, this stage invites nervous system repair, emotional reassurance, and the rebuilding of trust in self and life. In stories, this is where the traveler finds gentle light after darkness, rediscovering faith, clarity, and inner orientation. The star carries the energy of renewal, soft optimism, authenticity, and the capacity to receive support and guidance without strain. She reminds us that healing unfolds through gentleness, patience, and steady presence, rather than force or urgency. This archetype often appears when the system is recovering from stress, loss, or a major change, and when subtle reassurance is restoring safety and coherence. On a nervous system level, the star supports regulation, repair, and parasympathetic settling, helping the system remember how to rest, trust, and soften into safety. She teaches us how to allow hope to arise naturally and how to rebuild connection through inner guidance, through quiet consistency. This sound bath invites you to explore the experience of healing and renewal, not as dramatic transformation, but as gentle restoration, quiet optimism, and embodied ease. Before we begin, take one slow, deep breath in. and allow it to release naturally. In your mind's eye, imagine walking on a path that opens into a quiet clearing beneath a night sky filled with soft starlight. The air feels cool and calm, and the atmosphere carries a sense of gentle reassurance. A small puddle of water reflects the stars above, creating shimmering patterns of light on the surface of the water. The space feels tender, restorative, and quietly hopeful. Nothing is hurried here. The environment invites rest, repair, and quiet trust in gradual renewal. The light feels subtle but steady, offering calm guidance without urgency or demand. As you remain here, the stars and the reflections soften gently, dissolving into spacious awareness. The sense of renewal and reassurance remain quietly present within. And as the image fades, the sound can begin to flow naturally into the space, carrying the atmosphere of healing, hope, and gentle restoration forward. Set your intention. Welcome back. As the frequencies settle, awareness can gently return to the space around you and the calm steadiness of this moment. You may notice the quality of the star lingering. Gentle hope, renewal, and quiet trust. Allow that softness to remain with you on the path ahead. Bye for now.